Hey, this is Kevin. We're over in Henrietta. The house itself was built in the 40s. It had no overhangs. It had a little one over the front porch that had been built in the last 30 years. The home had to completely be stripped down to the studs. We reframed everything, sistered all the studs on this side, had to reframe the back dormer. We built a 1-foot overhang on each rake edge. We matched the front overhang with the pre-existing overhang that was built 30 years ago. And we're redoing all of its soffit, all of its fascia, all the metal work. We deleted 2 skylights off the back lower roof that they were having problems with. They no longer wanted anymore. This homeowner has been spending the last about 10 years doing all new home renovations, stuff like that. You can see over here, we got a chimney vent. We removed the chimney, and we're just going through this house top to bottom. We had to realign new valleys, and just to meet where the overhangs come out. We also did the same thing as we did at our other customer's house on one of our other bigger metal roofs you'll see on our YouTube video. We did a franchise wrap where we bring the ice and water down over the fascia. The guys right now, they're putting on all the metal trim to start the front. The back is still being reframed. We can catch a little glimpse of that. You'll see a little bit of it. Right now, we're still in the process of getting everything set up, but you can see most of the framework. We'll come over here. Right here is where the old home overhang used to be. There was just here, okay? And then it came up to his patio, and it came out, and it met right there. So we brought it out about 3 feet over here, matched it up across the whole house. Now he will have at least a bare minimum of 12 inches of an overhang. We're gonna redo all of his soffit work in a couple months, probably in the springtime. He said he was gonna be getting new siding work done. So we're basically setting him up for, he's lived here for about 30 years and he's looking to spend the rest of his life here. This is gonna be his forever roof. Stellar prides themselves on their quality and their work and making sure that we can ensure that you're happy with our product for the rest of your life. All right, so we're in the back of the home now. You can see from here on this lower roof, we had 2 skylights. The homeowner had nothing but issues with. We completely removed them, replaced all the decking in the back of the home, wrapped the whole bottom with ice and water. And this was very important for the homeowner because he was having so many leak issues down on that lower roof. Not even just the skylights, but scattered sporadically all over the roof because snow would get caught in between the siding and it would just sit there, melt, get up behind his siding and come into the home. So what we did for him is we removed the roof, redecked it, ice and water the whole flat part, and then wrapped the ice and water up about 10 to 12 inches up behind the siding. So then once we get the metal on and we put the siding back down the roof, you will see it's basically flashing up his wall so that it creates one big pan. No water can get in. Even if ice does melt and tries to work its way up, it'll never make it up 12 inches up his wall. So he'll never have this issue again. You won't with metal anyways, but this is just an insurance factor. And we do this on all of our homes at Stellar. Go above and beyond to make sure that when we come, we're not here again for an issue. And if we do, we take pride in our work. On the top, you can see we have a little bit of an overhang on the left side. That's because we're trying to find the perfect match point to make a new valley. When we built this overhang off each side of the roof, we had to extend everything. They're also bringing this part out another foot as well. They haven't put that on yet. But right now we're focusing solely on where is the valley gonna meet up, because it has to be continuous from where the peak meets all the way to the end of the roof. We found our point, it's about 14 inches. We're gonna cut off the ends of that, sheet it, get it all set in, build the rest of the overhang. This will be dried in and then it'll be ready for metal. So we're gonna head out to another job site now. We'll be back here in a few hours to check on the progress. everyone. So just want to go through a quick timeline on a job this scale. This is a 25 square foot house. We added a foot overhang on both rake edges. We brought the front out about 14 inches, the back out 11 inches. Overhangs off the back dormers. We got rid of 2 skylights. We're redoing the entire framing on the front of the house, the back of the house, and on top of it, we're redoing all of the soffit, metal roof. You know, it's a lot of work. So just to start off, to tear off, you got a day. Rip everything down, gut it completely. Within about a half day, we can do that. Start the framing. You can finish that by the end of the first day. Once we get to the second day, we get into framing the overhangs. That alone, depending on the size of the house, usually takes a day, day and a half. We sheet it. That takes a half a day. And then we get to the metal. You know, once we have everything sheeted, we put the proper underlayment, ice and water. Metal takes a day. And then the soffit and the siding, all the things we have to do to make sure your home is watertight after the metal goes on, that takes another day. So on average, a home this size could take 5 to 7 days just to do all this work that we have planned. Just to do a standard roof is a lot easier, but this homeowner had a lot of plans for this home. He's lived in it his whole life. This is gonna be his forever home. He has no intentions on leaving. And as you can see, we've came a long way. We got all the overhangs built. The metal is almost completely done. We got the back side on, we got the front side on. All we have to do is put some caps on, put the siding back down, and we're getting started on the soffit. And thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you following Stellar Roofing. We'll keep more content coming your way.